Hey guys and girls, what is going on? It is Zazzri today, and I'm bringing you Season 1, Episode number 1 of my Birmingham career mode. So Birmingham, if you don't know, are in the Championship. I mean, they're mid-table team. They've been in the Premier League quite a few times before. And the reason I picked them is I was looking through kits of Championship sides, and I like the look of theirs, and then I did a little vote, and it was between Watford and Birmingham won. And I wanted to do a smaller team, and that is why I've gone with them. I wanted to do a Championship side because I feel League 1 and League 2 takes far too long to get to the Premier League. You know, as it takes a while to even build up your team and get them to Premier League standard and then to get them to Champions League level, as the goal is to win the Champions League, of course. So firstly, I'll run through the squad. By the way, if you're looking for the Juventus career mode, I'm just going to do a season of the Birmingham one, then come back to Juventus, and then do a season of that, and then come back to Birmingham. That's how it's going to go, as people tend to enjoy that, they've said. So I'll run through the team and then tell you why it's like this. Okay, so first off, I'll just go through the team. So we've got Doyle, Carr, Davies, Ibanez, Murphy, Redmond, Ambrose, Fahy, I'm not sure, Burke, King and Thomas. Then we've got on the subs bench, which could change definitely, Butland, Caldwell, I have no idea how to say his name, GNA Hoare, Spectre, Gomes, Riley. I've just noticed I've got way too many centre mids on the bench, which I'll have to change. I'll probably take off. We will stick on Ferguson for now, I suppose. Anyway, then we've got Lovecrans, right, we said him. Arthur's on the reserves, Morrison, Cadiz, Hancock's, Robinson, Zigic, Packwood, Mullins and Elliott. Okay, so what I want to go and do is I want to tell you guys a few things. Okay, so the reason that Butland is on the suspension is because obviously with the January updates, he's now a Stoke City player that's on loan here at Birmingham, so I thought, what's the point in playing him when I've got a 27-year-old that's almost as good and it's my actual keeper, so I might as well keep him and play him. A few of the players that are actually on loan at us are, I think Cadiz is, oh, he's not in the starting lineup, my bad. Where is he? Here he is. So he's got a good potential, as I've said, but he's at loan here, so that's why I'm not playing him. Morrison's another one who's very, very good potential, and I'm absolutely gutted not to be able to use him because he can play centre mid, left mid, right mid. But I'm not really going to use him too much simply because he's on loan from West Ham. Thomas is somewhere. The reason that I'm playing him, even though he is a loanee, is because that I don't really have many good strikers in terms of pace, which is very, very important. He's got 80 acceleration and 77 sprint speed. You look for Lovecrans, 72 acceleration and 75 sprint speed, just not really as good, and he's 32. Arthur, really, really not very good stats at all, and Zigic has got very poor stats. And finally, Ferguson. Where's Ferguson? I think I just put him on the subs, didn't I? My bad. I know this is taking a while. Ferguson, here we are. I've put him on the subs bench just because, I didn't really have anyone else. He's 20. All these good young players, basically, I think they got signed in the January transfer window by the clubs, and now they're on loan at Birmingham, which is a bit of a shame. But I've already created a list of players that I'm looking to sell and, loan out. So the players are, well, I'll show you as I do them and talk about why I'm doing that. Okay, so loaned out Rooney and Asante. I really think I'm going to bring Asante back. He's 19 years old, 6 foot, 85 acceleration and 78 sprint speed is very, very nice stats. Indeed, especially for a club like Birmingham, no offence, but they're not the best club in the world. 63 finishing's pretty poor, but we can work with that, I suppose. We've got Rooney here, but he's really not got much going for him, really. He's got 67 finishing, but other than that, it's not a lot. And then we've got these players out on loan, and as you can see, the players that I mentioned are loanees. So I will just put the players that I said onto the transfer list because I'm not really going to use them. He's recently joined the club. I'll season loan him out, then get some wage budget freed up. Elliott, add to transfer list. Mullins, will sell him, but he's recently joined the club. Why? I don't know why Birmingham. Why have they signed so many old players? Like, what's the point? Lovecrans, I really do want to get some money for him. He recently joined the club. Well, I suppose I'll keep him then. Zigic, definitely want to sell him. Anything we can get really will be good enough. That Jan Hawk. Hang on. Is there anyone else? Zigic. Arthur, where's Arthur? Have we gone past him? No. Anyway, oh, there he is. Arthur, we said we would loan him, so we'll stick him on loan. Only 16, so he's got a long way to go, really, hasn't he? And him on loan as well. So the other players, such as Riley, I know he's young, but I think he will get some game time here, hopefully. Redmond's going to be one of my favourite players. this season. But as you can see, I've shortlisted some free agents that we're going to have a look at here. So we've got some centre backs, some centre defensive mid, but no strikers really came to mind. I'm going to go and approach to sign this guy. Let's have a look at what he's offering. All right, we'll go for that. It's might as well get the free agents because, you know, they're worth money. So if worst comes to worst, I can sell them on in the future. I've already got a lot of centre mid, so I'm not really feeling him. Definitely going to sign this guy because 64 overall at 17 is very, very good. Put him on a 4-year deal. And centre back, do we need a centre back? I think we'll go ahead and sign him, to be honest, because, you know, what's the harm? He costs us nothing, and at the end of the day, he does offer some potential to be sold. So, you know, that's why I'm going for him. And I'm honestly going to go and recall that player from loan out. Sante, I'm going to recall him from loan for 50,000. That's not too much, simply because I think I'm going to use him, and I really do mean that when I say that. I really do think I'm going to use him. So I think I'll go ahead and stick him in the squad. You know, just because I really do think that we need a bit of pace, and at 19, I will make sure he gets plenty of game time, so it's worth him, you know, not being out on loan. And I'm just going to leave the formation as 4-4-2. As you can see, one of the strikers a bit further ahead, but, you know, leave it as it is, and we'll see what's happened. Yeah, and I'll join you back, guys, when the transfers come in for the players we try to sign. Okay, guys, so we've got some contract offers they've accepted here, so I'm going to accept that and sign this guy, Pedro Azogu. I'm really not sure how to say his name, and then Kim Ki-hee. I'm sure we'll get a lot of laughs out of that name. So we'll have a look at how they could fit into the squad here. Let's have a look. So this centre back, he's not going to go in the starting lineup, but he might be able to get a nick a subs bench. Caldwell's there. Ferguson, Spector, Gomes, Riley. To be honest, guys, I don't think either of these players are quite good enough yet, but because they're still young, and this is why I signed them, you know, I can send them out on loan and then possibly look at using them next season. So we will send them out both on loan, or we'll put them on the loan list anyway, see if anyone comes in for them, and yeah, I'll join you guys back again once we get more transfers in, just to make it a little bit less boring for you guys. And in the meantime, I'll actually have a look at any players that we could potentially sign.